You are young now, but that won't last forever. And that goes for everyone. Even me, I will be old one day. And that's just a fact of life and of money. See, even the elderly have bills to pay, so it would be hard to retire without some form of income. You could save and invest your money, like we talked about in that last unit, but did you know that there are actually accounts that are designed specifically to help you save money for retirement? Well, in this video, we're going to be going over all the cool topics you're going to learn about in your upcoming unit on retirement income, so that you can start saving now for your retirement in the future. Let's get into it. In the last unit, we talked a lot about early retirement, but that's not going to be the focus of this unit. Typical retirement accounts actually have age restrictions on when you can actually start withdrawing your money. It's usually around age 60, although this will change slightly depending on which type of retirement income it is. The best way to guarantee that you have enough savings to retire on, though, is to start saving in a dedicated retirement account as soon as possible. Don't believe me? All right. Let's do some math, shall we? If you wait to start saving for retirement until age 50 and you save $1,700 every month, here's how your account will grow over those following 10 years. Your retirement account only ends up with around $300,000 in it, so depending on your bills, you might make it 10 years into retirement before your account dries up. But what if you started saving only $800 a month at age 35? Then your account will have about $500,000 in it when you turn 60. Even though you saved less each month, because you started earlier, you ended up with way more retirement income. And what if you start saving right at age 18? Then you could save a measly $500 every month, but at age 60, your retirement account would contain over $800,000, which is way more than if you started saving later in life. And imagine if you contributed more than $500 a month. You would be a retired multimillionaire. Now, of course, these are all hypothetical examples, right? The exact amount of money that you'd have when you retire would be based on a couple different key factors. But what you should be getting from these examples is that the most important key factor, even more important than the amount you're actually contributing, is time. The more time you spend contributing to your retirement account, the more money you'd have for retirement income in the future. So do you see now why it's important to start saving for retirement as soon as possible? The trouble is, it's not as easy as saying, okay, well, let's do it. No, there are several different types of retirement accounts and kinds of retirement income, and understanding the differences between all of them can be a little intimidating. Should you go for an employer-backed plan or contribute to an individual one? Should you contribute to an account that has you pay taxes on it before you retire or after? How much should you contribute? And are you locked into one retirement account, or should you have multiple? As always, the answers to these questions are, it depends on you and your personal circumstances. I can't tell you what you should do because I'm in your screen. I don't know you, I don't know your life, I don't know your personal circumstances. But in this retirement income unit, I will give you all the necessary information for you to be able to answer these questions yourself. First, we're going to dive into way more depth on Social Security, which is a topic that we've briefly mentioned plenty of times in the previous units. This is a program that almost all workers pay into, and then when they retire, they are guaranteed money out of it. However, Social Security is only a little bit of retirement income. The largest amounts of guaranteed retirement income come from pensions and annuities. We're going to be talking about the differences between these two and why you should definitely have at least one of them before you retire. Some retirement plans, known as pre-tax retirement accounts, are contributed to with money that hasn't been taxed yet. You really can't avoid taxes forever, so when it's time to retire and start withdrawing money from those accounts, that's when the taxes hit. If you'd rather not have to worry about taxes when you retire, you could always start contributing to a post-tax retirement account. For these, your contributions will be taxed, and when it's time to retire, you don't have to worry because all of your taxes have been prepaid. Retirement sounds like something that's really far off and you don't have to worry about it right now, but as we've seen from those graphs, the sooner you start saving for retirement, the better off you'll be. And with the information in this unit, you will not only know when to start saving for retirement, but know where and how. See you next time.